What's up, everybody? Welcome to Political Fight Club. I'm your host, Robert Durden, and this episode is about my updated political strategy that I think will be best for the left and progressives in 2024. The more I see things unfold, the more I'm sure that Nina Turner is probably going to run as a Democrat if she runs at all. I don't see any chance of her really on her own deciding to run third party. She seems pretty committed to trying to go through the Democratic Party. But I think that there's a chance that we might be able to actually put some third party people on the map and actually get the Green Party, on the ballots and on the debate stages in future elections if we do a simple play. As you guys know, I've talked about how Nina Turner would be good running in 2024 and running on something like Medicare for All as the priority and election integrity as the second biggest thing she runs on. And I've always said that for a couple of reasons. Everybody agrees that we need to clean up our elections. There are people on the right that feel like the election was taken from them. There's a lot of people on the left that feel like Bernie's been cheated a bunch. It's one of those things that's like a huge issue for most voters nowadays. They feel like our elections aren't really clean. And I think that Nina should run on that because when the DNC tries to rig the primaries or they try to cheat her, I want her to have a leg to stand on to leave the Democratic Party. I think that she needs to run on that, and when she catches them with their hand in the cookie jar, which we know the DNC is going to do, that she can be outrageously angry and has a leg to stand on for leaving the Democratic Party. And I think that we should plan that the DNC is going to do that, and before the election takes place, it would be good if we ran Jesse Ventura as the Green Party candidate and Nina within the Democratic Party. Do both strategies, and here's what will happen. Jesse Ventura I like him. I think that he and I would probably agree on like 80 to 90% of our policies. He should have probably run Green Party this last time. I was hoping that he would. It would have been nice to see like what the enthusiasm would have been behind him. But in my opinion, I think if he ran with the Green Party, he could, just because he's a celebrity status and people know who he is and he's an actor, and because he has a lot of the right policies, he would garner a lot of enthusiasm that was completely lost in the Green Party with Howie Hawkins this last time because no one knew who he was. He had all the right policies, but he just wasn't, he's not fit to run as a presidential candidate. Jesse Ventura has the name recognition and the celebrity status that gives you a head start in this country. If he ran for the Green Party, that alone would have been enough to put them on the map and even give them a chance at getting some funding. But that's not enough. We don't know if he would be able to actually cross that threshold, and he certainly would not be able to if they pass H.R. 1, which is likely to pass before 2024. So we have to plan for the worst for Green Party candidates. They will not be able to pass the 15% threshold unless we have a gargantuan two identities running a third party. And that's where I bring Nina Turner in. If it turns out that she gets cheated, which she's probably going to by the DNC, she needs to be prepared for it. Set up whatever committees or IT squads you need to make sure that the Iowa caucus shit doesn't happen to you, to make sure that the superdelegate shit's not going to happen to you, to make sure there's no voting machine errors, that's not going to happen to you. Make sure you're watching them, and when you catch them cheating, shine the world's biggest spotlight on it, and make sure everybody understands that they are cheaters, and then when you drop, if you do, because they're going to cheat you out of it, expect it, that's when you need to be brave, drop out and run spoiler with Jesse Ventura. I know it sounds silly, but this is a cartoonish nation, but that's what I think would happen, and it would be the best way for, if Nina joined Jesse Ventura to run third party, that's maybe enough name recognition along with enough burners who know those people to ignite the Sanders swarm and get enough people to vote for Green Party in 2024 to get them the funding they need, to get them on the debate stage, to get them on the ballot in all 50 states in America for upcoming elections. That's a move that theoretically could ignite the Green Party and get them as a viable third party. But I don't see any other way of doing it with any two other names running for either party. You have to run Jesse Ventura Green, Nina Turner, Democrat, who breaks off and joins Jesse Ventura after she's been cheated, which you know she's going to get cheated. The other options are you run her through the Democratic Party, she's going to get cheated. You run Jesse through the Democratic Party, he might be able to do it, but I still think he would also get cheated. And in a way, this consolidates all the votes that would be split between Nina and Jesse. Put them all together, you only need to come up with either 5% or 15%, depending on whether or not H.R. 1 passes. We might be able to achieve getting the Green Party on the map this way and this way alone. So I saw a question about this like on the Vanguard, and I didn't have a good answer for it up until recently, and I've been really thinking about who needs to run where and how we can use the fan base of a lot of these people. And also, I gotta admit, Caitlyn Jenner and Matthew McConaughey and all these celebrities running for office and actually having like a good chance at winning, like McConaughey's way ahead of Greg Abbott in initial polling in Texas right now for the governor of Texas. It just occurs to me that Jesse Ventura might be the only way we can get Green Party on the map, just simply because he's a celebrity, and he's also, he has the chops to do it in government as well. I mean, he's the governor of Minnesota for like a long time, so he knows what he's doing. We could do that, but he won't be able to do it without Nina, I don't think. It's the only chance we got, guys, unless you guys want to work your way up through the Democratic Party, get cheated for the 12th year in a row or the 16th year in a row or the, however long this has to go on. But this is the only solution I've got to that problem. Jesse Green, Nina Democrat, and then leaves once she's got cheated, and they run together, put the Green Party on the map, and then we'll deal with either Trump or Harris or Biden for another 4 years, and then Green Party's on the debate stage. That's all I've got for you guys. Keep fighting the good fight out there. We'll see you later.